They appreciate a good afternoon of judo. And you know, Baker, he's got a scrappy kind of style, but the effort is there. You can see the effort, you know, the focus, and he's the future. I'm calling him for Rio right now.
He faces the world champion from 2009, Lee Kyu-won of South Korea. It's Baker Masayu in the white judogi, Lee Kyu-won Lee Kyu-won in blue.
And you can see Baker already, he's got that sort of squatting style there.
It's great for defense, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Flattens out.
It looks a little defensive, and sometimes, again, it has this appearance of him, he's being bent over, but it's just he's squatting down with his legs. And then he kind of explodes out of that into that big ouchigari. Sometimes it looks a bit crab-like, but we'll see if Lee has his flurry of Seoinagis.
I like Baker the longer the contest goes on.
He really is fit.
And just from the point of view of him being able to settle his nerves.
Yeah, if he can get through the first 2 minutes, I'd say the edge starts to go towards him. But I can't discount Lee. And Baker goes in there for an uchimata. We haven't seen that today. We've seen more harai goshi and ouchigaris. And Lee goes in for his first seoinagi attempt. Haven't seen Baker do much on the ground. He hasn't really had to. You can imagine as far as nerves, like I said 5 years ago, Baker was up in the stands watching this, and now he's in the final. He had a good go at the Kodokan Cup. He made the final. In the semifinal, he absolutely flattened Nishiyama and lost to Kato in the final because of two mental mistakes when he went in for that ouchigari that resulted in counters. Baker's going in here, look like a Kosoto Gake. And Lee rotates in with the seoinage. There are already 2 penalties to Lee, 1 to Baker, now a second one to Baker. So with 2 minutes burned, 2 penalties apiece, no major scores. Baker looking in there for another uchimata, it looked like. Baker goes in for the ouchigari, and Lee did a good job of turning out of that.
Pushing, so he could score.
He's going to get a yuko out of that.
If they feel that it didn't stop, even if he hit the ground and he had to start the pushing, if this is continuous,
well, that's going to be a tough one.
Depends what they say. It's easy. It's easy in slow motion.
Yep. Yuko?
What is it that he attempts to throw him with when he brings him down?
Well, it's ouchigari, right?
And what is it that pushes him over?
Is the leg still hooked in when he's driving?
Thanks very much.
Yuko.
If he changes anything, or there's a stop,
right,
and there's no score, but he doesn't stop what he's doing.
Oh, and Baker.
Uchimata again.
I like the way Lee was coming out of that, and he looked for the opportunity to attack right there. That's a smart move.
Show it again.
There we go. You're right. He's still got it hooked in there. He's still hooked in there as he's driving through. Nice call, Sheldon.
He finishes him off with the very thing that he started with.
That's right. That leg never came out.
Lee asks, Stefan Borda asks Lee not to talk. So he must have been saying something either to the coach or whatever, but It's not the time to have words with the coach, is it?
Lee turns in for Seoinage. Baker was going in there for Uchi, and Lee looked at the opportunity to try to turn it for Seoinage. So both of them are pretty much starting to anticipate each other's signature throw and then see if they can work off combination, a counter off of that throw. Lee goes in for Seoinage. Baker, for the first time all day, gave some thought for some newaza. But I think that was a time burner. Yeah. How convenient.
Picks up a third penalty. There's a minute to go. Hope he doesn't go out here just on some kind of a slip. He's had such nice judo. Lee is one of the clever Koreans. He could just take this from Baker. Imagine that. This tactical work from Lee could do for Baker in this last 50 seconds.
Baker continues to attack. Baker, show some progression here. Keep trying to do things. You know, he's losing that advantage as far as time.
This is what hurt Travis Stevens yesterday. That turn got his wrist caught up. Baker avoided it.
Baker looked like he got a little attack before that, so you can see he's wincing there. He is getting his wrist caught up in there.
He really does need to get an attack in. One attack in this 29-second period will do it. And if he stays on his feet, he'll win.
You're going to give him time here to adjust his dogi. Nope. They start things out. Yep, Baker's got an attack now. There we go. A little bit bigger. Now a little Uchimata. Little consult. And then Lee goes in.
I think he's going to be okay from here. 18 seconds.
Got 2 or 3 good attacks there.
Actually, none of those were attacks.
Okay.
The foot taps and the little Ochi, they won't count as genuine attacks. But what it will say is he wasn't passive.
Right.
They won't get marked as attacks. They're the ones that go down, the little dashes when they make their marks.
Less than 10 seconds.
It's done it now. Lee wasn't clever enough on this occasion.
No. And Baker.
Yeah, there's the emotion.
You know, he just missed the Kodokan Cup, and this time, you know, he had a tough year this previous year. He had a knee injury that kept him out of a lot of the junior events there.
Quite happy for him. He's put on a good show today. Pleased the crowd. And he takes the gold medal. Lee Q1 stays around for the handshake.
He's a good kid. He was a little shy yesterday when we asked him to do the little interview before the weigh-in. And so we will hear for the 10th time this weekend the Japanese national anthem.
He worked hard for that, didn't he? He really did. Whole 5 minutes against an extremely experienced, high-quality competitor in Lee Q1.
He didn't make the rookie mistakes that he made in the finals for the Kodokan Cup. He kept his head in there, didn't do anything stupid, and he kept a scrappy style but an effective style with judo all day.
See, he was rewarded as well for that huge. Here's the entry. Watch. It's a really nice entry. And there's the finish.
Leg in there.
Yeah. So
I guess there's going to be some celebrating